we just talked about, the Saints and the Packers are just got demolished by the Saints. But the other game that I felt that we needed to be talking about was the Atlanta Hawks, sorry, the Atlanta Falcons, rather, versus the Philadelphia Eagles, in which the Philadelphia Eagles pretty much put a whooping on the Atlanta Hawks. And more importantly, this was the anticipated showing of how Jalen Hurts could come in and come in revitalized. Okay. And he definitely showed that. Okay. You know, from the get, uh, the Philadelphia Eagles, I mean, they just absolutely just came out with a hybrid. You know, they were moving fast pace, and Jalen Hurts just looked really phenomenal. I'm happy by the way that he played, and um, more importantly, it was also the anticipated debut of Devontae Smith. Okay, uh, you know, I'm gonna get to Atlanta in a minute, but let's just talk about Jalen Hurts. He was 27 of 35 for 264 yards through three touchdowns, and also he has rushed for 62 yards. You know, uh, Hurst, had clipped 300 total yards in three of the five career starts, and he rushed for 60 yards in that same amount. A lot of people don't really realize that, but he threw the touchdown passes to Smith and Goddard and also Rieger. You know, um, you, what people have to understand, man, is that they didn't really give Hurts that much chance in terms of from the previous years. But I always felt like, okay, you got to give Hurts time. Okay, um, the Eagles, they had that 2 minute drive, and then they were able to score that second touchdown, and the momentum pretty much was dominant going into that second half because the Eagles were up 15-6. That it seemed like Atlanta was trying to come with the momentum, but it wasn't going to happen. Um, by that time, Hurts, he put the icing on the cake with that 23 yarder to Rieger, and that's what pretty much brought Philadelphia up uh, to that 29. Uh, Atlanta, their defense, they tried to come with something. They had as many chances as they did in the first half, but they um they didn't really do it. They did not convert on in the red zone, and the Falcons went inside the 10-yard line in the first two possessions. Now, Matt Ryan, I'm just gonna tell you like this: Matt Ryan's got to go. He got sacked 3 times. Um, even though it was all in the fourth quarter, but still, Matt Ryan, man, he played horrible, and I think it's time for Atlanta to make a change. You know, and the thing about it is I used to like Matt Ryan, but we have to understand that he he really hasn't been doing anything ever since they made it to the playoff. I mean, to the Super Bowl that one year, and then next thing you know, after that, pretty much done. Julio Jones, they don't have him no more. He's over there in Tennessee. It's just it's time for them to move on from Matt Ryan. And I used to like Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan at one point in time, people thought that he could have possibly had the potential to be in the same breath with the Peyton Manning, but it might be time for the Saint. I'm sorry about that, for the Falcons to go ahead and move away from Matt Ryan. 164 yards, and that was it. He didn't throw any interceptions, but he didn't have any touchdowns neither. With a rating of 71.6, that's horrible. That's horrible. And that's not a guy who showed prominence going into, I mean, coming off the Super Bowl, in which they were really close to winning. You know, I think that the turning point of the game pretty much was, that 9 yard touchdown catch with two seconds remaining in the first half. Like I said, that was that 15-6 lead that the Eagles had taken. From then on, they never looked back. They never looked back. They never looked back. The Eagles look good. Now, one could argue, okay, either the Atlanta Hawks, they look really, really horrible, or it was just the Eagles, they just look very dominant. And that remains yet to be seen. But like I said, man, if they don't figure it out in terms of the Hawks, they're done. And Matt Ryan is done. So y'all tell me what you think. Leave your comments, like this video, share it, subscribe, and also hit the notifications too. Till then, it's Polo, Sports Talk and Entertainment. I'm going to get at y'all later.